Synopsis here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a band called After Earth and their album The Rarity of Reason. Now this opens up with the title track, The Rarity of Reason. This has a majestic, astral style intro, slowly ascending into some great thick rhythm work, forceful direct drum work, and perfect harsh vocals. Very deep yet audible. I always like that when there's a deep, vocals and they're harsh, but they're not really muddied into the mix very well, and you can still really capture those as well as the music. They did a great job there, especially on the production and the singing end. The lead work with the very solid rhythms underneath, I find, are just brilliant. Absolute kick-ass opening track. Like I always say, it's like you got to have that good opener sometimes to really captivate the listener. I feel like After Earth really did that with The Rarity of Reason. Then we're going into Prometheus. This is another one. This is full of great guitar work, in my opinion. Massive tag team grinding from the guitars and rhythms. The middle piece I really liked. Kind of broke up the song, added a new element or another element to their music as well. It just shimmers and bridges to this assaulting star that just erupts, and then the ferocity that just continues afterwards. I like that they sort of add this little bit to sort of break up the song, but continue on with that, heavy, fast, vicious sort of melodic death metal with the great guitar work. A lot of hooks to that as well in Prometheus. Then I want to jump down to a track that to me had a great message and anger within it. Is Human Slave Machine, and the anger was really evident. The music transcended with the lyrics and the vocal rage. The drums and guitars were absolutely pissed, in my opinion. The lyrics were extremely well written and delivered perfectly with the attitude they deserved. Human Slave Machine is an absolute beast and is a perfect anger for the state of today. I really related to this song because there's lots of times where I've just been frustrated with things in the world. I know a lot of people that have felt the same way about so much. I feel like Human Slave Machine captures so much of that. The music and the lyrics and the vocals all really project that, and I think they nailed exactly what they wanted to do here on this one, and you just feel it. I really like that. Another track with great lyrics is Undermine My Suffocation. This one, I felt the metaphors were brilliant. I really like this. Some of the best lyrics, in my opinion, this year from songs or from albums of 2023, and I really feel like Undermine My Suffocation has them. The uses of certain lines I felt could connect with many people. Some of the rhyming was a hook into itself. I felt the diversity in tempos and techniques I felt were also crucial and really enhanced this catchy chorus lead as well. This one really had a lot to really soak up, in my opinion. So many little nuances in Undermine My Suffocation. I just really liked the message and the music behind Human Slave Machine and Undermine My Suffocation. These two songs together really kick ass, and I feel like not just relatable to me, but so many people I know, and I'm sure so many people out there, they really, can connect with on these two songs. Now, I felt like The Rarity of Reason continued to evolve and show new elements, and you really get that in the next two tracks. The first one being Anguish to Dust. This one gave new emotions and atmospheres. The drums and guitars had this methodical sort of attitude there and complemented the atmosphere and melodies that brought in this ethereal beauty to act as kind of the dust. I really like that sort of softer atmosphere that we got. And then you got the blistering drums and vocal assaults and heavy ass rhythms to act as anguish. So you had these two different parallels, being different parts of the attitude for the song, the anguish and the dust, all coming together. I really liked the dynamics and depth that was shown to create a new sort of feel to this track and give you something new, some new dynamics and stuff like that in Anguish to Dust. Really cool song, and you kind of get that on the next one as well, but you also get all the elements kind of coming together, so it's new yet familiar, I guess, in I Am What Remains. This was a culmination of the entirety of the album. You have this majestic, glorious intro with an even more majestic follow-up piece with these pulse-pounding drums and rhythms team to like blast your senses. So you got all those elements that we've already heard a little bit, and then you got this kind of dynamic atmosphere for the background, which I kind of blended in. It gives you maybe a bit of new flavor there as well. You got the solid lead work, some great harsh vocals consuming the foreground. I love all these all the feelings that the song instilled. You got this, enormous feel, intimidation, majesty. And I feel like that's what kind of gave this song new elements, but at the same time familiar, because it's just everything kind of coming together with a few little flavors sprinkled in there. I kind of feel like that's what I Am What Remains delivers to you. And it's a great sort of way to close out the album. I really think After Earth did a great job with The Rarity of Reason. I'm definitely thinking it's going to be close, up there in my top 10, which I got to be doing very soon. But I'll feel free to guys to check out After Earth, The Rarity of Reason. Some very intriguing stuff. I really like what they did on those, like I said, the lyrics of Human Slave Machine and Undermine My Suffocation was really interesting. I think those can really connect with a lot of the viewers out there that usually watch my channel. But I hope, like I said, always, there's links to the songs will be in the description below for After Earth, along with my other channels and whatever else it is I have down there. And until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?